do you see that as justifiable to disown your kid? Like, completely cut them off. Stop talking to them.
Yeah, I don't
everything.
think they should have disowned her because it's not like she changed religion.
Yeah.
She's still a Muslim. She's just not dating a Muslim.
Yeah.
But they don't know if he can convert to hers.
Like later on.
Yeah, they don't know that. They didn't get to know this person.
Like, it's hard for me to see somebody you've been taking care of or been with or going to bond with for 20 plus years for one thing to happen like this and everything completely go out the window. Everybody will say no to converting if you don't know the religion. You see what I'm saying? Why the hell would I convert to something?
That's what he tried to get me to do. I ain't know nothing about it. He's like, you gonna convert? I'm like, convert to what?
20.
Dang.
I spit in your eye?
Yeah.
You're bad. My breath smells good though. Yeah, with that being said, y'all.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Biker podcast. Before you continue this video, make sure you like and subscribe.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Biker podcast. Today, I got my beautiful future wife with me. Now, today, we're gonna talk about religion. The last video I just did, it was a solo video. I was talking about religion, and now the same logic, the same mindset that y'all see from that video, we're gonna bring it to real world examples. We're gonna read some Reddit stories based around the topic, give our perspective on it, how it relates to some of the stuff we did in our relationship, and how we see best fit that situation to go, whatever the situation is we read. Let's jump right into it. This will say, my religious family won't accept my partner. This has been going on for 12 months now, since my parents discovered that I'm in a relationship with a non-Muslim white guy. My brother had confronted me about my relationship and I confessed to him, trusting that he wouldn't tell my parents until my partner and I were ready to do it ourselves. See, my partner was looking into converting to our religion because that's always been a rule that I've grown up with. You can marry anyone you want, but they need to be a Muslim. When my parents went to visit my brothers for Easter weekend last year, my brothers and what SILS mean? Right there. Well, my brothers and somebody decided to tell my parents about my relationship.
Sister-in-laws.
Good job. Damn, that do make sense. Okay, cool. This led to my parents turning up at my door unannounced to ambush me and interrogate me about my relationship. Again, I explained how I was waiting for the right time to tell them, but everything I said was met with complete disregard, ridicule, and rejection. Since then, a year later, so much has happened. My dad stopped talking to me 9 months ago, so 3 months after the incident. I haven't visited home in months. And the last time I did, my mother told me she was disowning me for choosing to stay with my partner. My partner has decided he can't convert now because all he has seen from the religion is complete negative. I'm guessing she meant negativity. My family have put him off, so that created even more issues that with my family as they believe and have told me I am going to hell for disobeying the religion. We have found someone who will carry out the Islamic marriage blessings for us, regardless of whether my partner decides to convert or not. 2 weeks ago, my oldest brother, who was also the one who told my parents about my relationship, rang me for the first time in 6 months to tell me he completely disagreed with what we are choosing to do and how it goes against the rules of Islam. A week later, my grandma rang me out the blue and asked why I ain't been visiting home. A few days ago, I received a long email from my mom and dad where they told me how my decision was breaking their hearts and how everyone in the family has tried to help me see sense, but I have been hostile and hateful towards them. I'm guessing she's saying that's what they've been saying. All right, cool. I like to point out that these are the same people who chose to stop speaking to me, told me they wanted nothing to do with me, told me and my partner are going to hell, and have made my life so unbearable for the last year that I have referred to a counselor. I should add, my aunties, uncles, and cousins have also decided or also sided with my parents in this whole situation and completely turned their backs on me. Of course, after they said harsh words towards her. Today is my mother's birthday, and I haven't gotten in touch with her. I feel so conflicted. I feel guilty for letting them down, and I also feel like the only way to please them is for me to break up with my partner or for him to convert, which he doesn't want to do. When I relate everything that has happened, I can't really what the hell? When I relate everything that has happened, I either get really angry or upset. I still can't find complete comfort or contentment in what I'm choosing to do, and I'm worried I feel like this forever. What's your take on it?
I know, right? If you knew your parents were strict,
But maybe she didn't know it was like maybe she thought they would disapprove of it.
I'm saying you already knew they was gonna disapprove and disown you.
But I'm saying maybe she didn't know it was gonna go to that extent of like disowning her. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm sure like those type of parents had that talk. Because if you really strict on your religion, you go by these rules.
yeah.
All right, you want your kids to, and I'm 100%. Their whole lives, their parents been telling them, "Hey, do this, don't do this. If you do this."
But you know how some stuff is like with your parents say if like they've been telling you, hey, make sure you don't do this, make sure you don't do that. That's really just what the conversation is. Like just make sure you don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all probably never went into depth on, okay, but still, if I do it, then what?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So she probably been constantly told, hey, date you a guy that's a Muslim, date you a guy that's a Muslim. We don't want you dating a guy that's not a Muslim. We don't want you dating a guy that's not a Muslim. But they probably never went into, but if you do date a guy that's not a Muslim, we will take it to this extent. Now, do you even think that's necessary or do you see that as justifiable to disown your kid? Like completely cut them off, stop talking to them.
Yeah, I don't think they should have disowned her because it's not like she changed religion. Yeah. She's still a Muslim. She's just not dating a Muslim.
Yeah.
But they don't know if he can convert to hers.
Like later on.
Yeah, they don't know that. They didn't get to know this person, so you just judging a book by its cover. I don't think that's always fair.
I got some mixed feelings on it. For one, I'm like, okay, she is breaking the rules of Islam, so okay, you can deal with it accordingly, cool. But is the right way to deal with it to disown your daughter? Now, the way I'm thinking of it, obviously this person grown, or at least on the cusp of grown. Nah, she gotta be grown. She moved out of her parents' place. Grown. Yeah, so this person grown. So as a parent, you've been raising this person, let's say she's 21. From 0 to 21, you've been taking care of this person. You grew that bond with this person. I don't see how you can make the decision so fast off of the partner she chooses,
but you know,
to completely sever the ties. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, some parents are really controlling. Like they want to control every single part of your life.
Okay, but let's say you are controlling, and this person then got old enough where you can't necessarily control it. Like, do you necessarily say, okay, since I can't have control, I will lose you for the rest of my life? Like, it's hard for me to see somebody you've been taking care of or been with or growing a bond with for 20 plus years for one thing to happen like this and everything completely go out the window. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, say she did something like she got with the partner was against the religion, and then the partner that brainwashed her enough to try to come kill the family. Like, you said something crazy.
Then it's like convert to whatever he was.
I'm saying like something crazy like that. Then I can see like, okay, yeah, cut her off. I don't care how long. You see what I'm saying? Like, cool. But just because she chose the wrong partner, then now, like I said, they do go against Islam. But I'm sure the parents are not 100% perfect in their submission to Allah. You see what I'm saying? So let's say the daughter, okay, she is transgressing against the law in this way. I can guarantee you, in some way, form, or fashion, the parents are also transgressing. You see what I'm saying? So they make me look at it like, why are you punishing her to this extent? Now, you still can punish her. You trying to live upright. You trying to go with the laws, submit to the laws, and somebody is going against the laws. It is wise for you to distance yourself from the person that's going against the law for a multitude of reasons. You see what I'm saying? But since this your daughter, do you completely cut it off? I don't think so. You
I don't think so.
Like, distance yourself, I can see that. I feel like that's a reasonable punishment. Like, we're not gonna come around, you not gonna come around as much. The communication will even diminish. I can see that. That's reasonable. That's justifiable. Not talk to at all. Like, what? Even if I just check in once a month, hey, everything's great. You see what I'm saying? Because you still my daughter.
I don't know. I feel like that's still too big of a gap.
Okay.
Because anything can happen.
So, what do you feel like the appropriate time span between checkups or whatever is? Because I still think that distance needs from believers and disbelievers. And I wouldn't even necessarily call her a disbeliever. You see what I'm saying? She just doing this one thing wrong. You see what I'm saying? So, but the space between somebody who trying to abide by all or as many rules as they can, it should be space between that person and the person who is willingly choosing to deviate. You see what I'm saying? So what do you feel like the gap should be?
As far as communication?
Yeah.
Let's say like once a week.
Okay. 4 times a month, whatever. Okay, cool. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at that, but I just don't know if I agree with completely.
Like cutting
Because then, like you said, if on like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us to be the clean glass next to the dirty glass. Like, you don't necessarily gotta condemn the dirty glass, the person who living worse. You see what I'm saying? If you just be the perfect example or perfect example standing next to them, eventually the dirty glass self-examine itself like, while they looking at you like, damn, that glass spotless. I do got stains. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm spotless. Dirty.
The dirty glass will start correcting itself. So I'm like you said, you ain't really chop it up with the dude. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
One of the reasons he probably not quick to convert because he don't know that goddamn much. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you expect him to convert to something that's foreign to him? So if the parents would have gave it a trial period, maybe the dude would have like, say if they say, okay, let's, for lack of a better word, take the dude under our wing. Let's give him 6 months, whatever. And we're gonna tell the daughter this. Let's give him 6 months. If he still chooses to stay away from Islam after these 6 months, after we take him in, he see all the ins and outs, he learned everything well. He learned as much as you can in 6 months. And he decides not to like move forward, then, all right, daughter, let's revisit this conversation and we might have to take more serious precautions. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like just anything could have been better than instantly, oh, you got a boyfriend? Oh, he white? Oh, he not a Muslim? Cut ties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then she said, the brother is the one that told the parents. How would you feel towards the brother?
He's a traitor.
Never trusted him with nothing else.
Never.
Yeah, but as you want that sibling bond where it's like, gee, I can tell you so. And it's just understood. Don't tell this to mama, dad, and nobody else. Not even the other siblings.
Maybe he thought he was protecting him.
I can see that because.
But I feel like if you think that, then come to me first before you go run your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Like, tell me, like, why would you feel the need to tell parents?
I'm gonna say this. In the black community, we got stigma against like snitching. You snitching, I don't mess with you. All right, cool. In the nation, we taught to report all slackness and wrongdoings. So if I see a brother, you say what?
I said I was snitch.
If I see a brother or a sister slacking or not meeting their obligations or whatever, I should report that. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you reporting that to?
Um, the brother captain, whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I should report that. Okay, cool. Why? Like that's the question we gotta ask ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like just like the brother in this situation did his sister. Why did he report that? Because I'm a student, you a student, like as far as learning, right? Even captain, still a student, a more advanced student than me and you, but still a student. But since he's a more advanced student, it would make sense for the higher student to be the judge over the smaller students' affairs. Do that make sense?
Mhm.
Like if is you, DJ, and Cameron somewhere, you the higher student, or at least you should be, but are y'all so close in age? You know what I'm saying? But imagine like it was greater gaps of years. Since you the highest student, as far as life, as far as learning, if y'all parents were to leave the house or whatever, you would be in charge over the other students' affairs. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So why? Because you got the best judgment to determine how situations should go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the reason you report the slackness of your brothers and sisters, it's not to like, I'm snitching on you, get you in trouble. It's because the knowledge level that me and you at right now, whatever is causing your slackness, you probably don't know the answer to it, how to get out the slump or how to correct it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or you probably know how to fix it. You probably don't know the importance of fixing it. You probably like, it ain't that deep. You see what I'm saying? But somebody with higher knowledge than you might be able to give you a word or give you some help that will correct your actions. Why is correction important? To lead to your ascension. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You keep doing wrong, you can only stay at the level you at. Improve your actions, you ascend to greater levels. You see what I'm saying? So for your ascension, for your best interest, it's good for you to be able to get corrected. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a way, the brother reported the slackness of his sister. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't even think reporting the slackness is bad. I feel like it's up on the person that's getting the slackness reported to them, the person in authority, to handle it right. So then it go back to the parents. I feel like the brother, we can't necessarily get mad at him. He think his sister in the wrong. He love his sister. He want his sister to do the best actions that will lead to her ascension. He reported the slackness. I don't feel like the parents handled it right. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't feel like when the parents got the report back to them, the orders they gave back out didn't fit the situation to the best of his ability. Because now, look at what you did now. The dude still like converted. You lost the connection with your daughter. Her life might go in the worst direction now. You see what I'm saying? Since
Mhm.
she don't get the guidance and the support of the family. So it seems like the parents, since they reaching out, they also heartbroken by it. So everybody's situation seems worse based off the decisions the parents made. Now, let's say the daughter really like, and the dude, she really was like, bro, if it, we gonna keep doing what we're doing, okay, then you readjust and then you make the hard decision, all right? We gonna sever the ties, y'all do y'all thing. But I don't feel like they did enough on the front end to try to mend the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else did she say? Oh, what do you feel about the aunties and uncles and stuff? You feel like they worse than the parents, better than the parents, or they about the same? So they took the parents' side, they did the same thing as the parents cut the girl off.
I feel like they're the same. Cause it's their sister brotherly bond. Whatever my siblings do, if me and my siblings all believe in the same thing, and somebody's going against that, then yeah. I don't care who it is.
But the siblings against her too.
I know. I'm saying like those are her aunts, but that's whoever parents.
Oh,
whoever siblings.
Yeah,
the parents
yeah. I get you. I thought you were saying siblings to the girl. Okay, I get what you said. Yeah, I feel like the parents, the aunties and uncles, then you got a less strong bond with the young lady. You sound like, even though like you and your aunties and uncles, like y'all probably work out, got a good bond. The bond still ain't as strong as the bond you got with your parents.
Right.
So if your parents in this family able to just cut you off, I'm sure the aunties and uncles able to be like, okay.
But I feel like her siblings, even though the brother snitched, I feel like he would be the one to still check up on her more often.
Since he caused it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would
think he should.
Yeah. What else she say about it? Now, today is the mama birthday. And she still don't feel like she can reach out, or she still ain't been in touch. Now, as far as the girl, how would you feel? You with your partner? Nah, you the girl who wrote this. You with your partner. Your family disowning you because of your partner. What would you do? Would you leave the partner? Because she don't specify how long they been together, but she did say like boyfriend. So they're not married. You see what I'm saying? So I'm guessing it's fairly new. Like you said, let's say they've been together a year, 2 years. Your family completely cut you off. You gonna stick with the dude, or you gonna go back to your family?
Oh, that's hard. Like my family have been my whole life. My boyfriend, 2 years.
Yeah. Then I'm thinking about like in the moment. Obviously, that relationship seemed pretty strong because like if she was faced with this type of adversity and they already be arguing, this, you see what I'm saying? Like it's already a shaky relationship. Like she would have been said, "All right, gang, I'll holler at you." You see what I'm saying? So it seemed like they probably got a pretty good relationship. So while you in that moment, you got the good partner or whatever. Then we don't know her history. She probably had a history of bad partners. So this good partner feel really good and fulfilling. You see what I'm saying? So in that moment, you probably thinking, but this is the best partner I ever had. Like he checked all the boxes. You see what I'm saying? Like even if I was to find somebody else, it won't get much better than this. Best case scenario, it'll just be the same. You know, like it's the type of thought process she could be having. So she probably like other than your relationship with God, your spouse is the strongest connection you can have. So that's a tough decision to be able to say nothing is going wrong, and I'm still gonna leave.
But you know what? Maybe he is converting because first of all, if y'all don't believe in the same thing, y'all gonna have a lot of disagreements.
But what if she leaning towards his way of life? You see what I'm saying? Like whether he a different religion or whether he really not religious at all. What if it's not that he's conforming to her Islamic viewpoints, and that's the reason that relationship going so good? What if she's converting to his type of thought process?
Oh, I feel like you really like
religious.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't switch. It was easy for me to switch because
you were religious.
I wasn't.
I'm saying you weren't like.
I wasn't practicing.
What you want me to say?
Don't say nothing. I lost my train of thought.
I don't know, like that could, but she said like the boyfriend not with it.
She said her boyfriend don't want to be Muslim.
I don't think she said like straight up he don't want to be, but she was like he ain't really coming along with it. Let me see. My partner was looking into converting to our religion because that's always been the rule. Like, so he was just like, yeah, I'm looking to it just because she told him that's the rule. You see what I'm saying? And then she was like, after the conflict with the family and everything, he like, Disowned.
So I feel it's more so the family. Cause I feel like the family like didn't say nothing and just kept their feelings to themselves.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say express it. But like I said, give it a trial period.
I'm saying, but why are you expressing it? If we gonna do a trial, don't express it.
Nah, I'm saying like express it as far as like sit down with the young woman and her partner and be like, look, y'all, like I know she already told you like this the rule in Islam.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, like y'all love each other, y'all to stay together.
Yeah, but that's too many parties in my relationship.
Obviously, she wasn't able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
she wasn't able to convert them.
Now everybody peer pressuring like if I don't, this will happen. And
because that's the rule. You have to enforce the rule, but I feel like the way that they enforced it wasn't the best way.
Exactly.
But I'm saying you still have to enforce the rule. Because if the rule don't get enforced, the rule won't be followed. You see what I'm saying? If there's no repercussions and punishments behind breaking the rule will continue to be broken and not taken serious. You know what I'm saying? So they should have set him down, had a more formal and respectful conversation other than break up with Buddy right now with raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, me as a grown ass man, if anybody come to me like that, I'm gonna take my chances with, okay, it's raps, deuces. Like, let's burn the bridge and see how well both of us can swim. You see what I'm saying? Like, just as a grown ass man, that's the mentality I'm gonna have if somebody come to me in that type of hostile manner. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you come to me like, look, bro, like, I know you don't really know nothing about Islam, or if you know something about it, you ain't really feeling it right now. But before I continue, let me tell you why, like, we choose to rock with Islam. Like, this what is done for our life. Bam. Like I said, be the clean glass, be the example first. Mm-hmm. Cool. After you laid it out, be like, now, you with my daughter, cool. I see y'all rocking out, y'all love each other, etc. Now, I know she expressed it like this the rule or whatever. Like I said, you ain't really feeling it. How about we do this? Let's say for a little trial period. Let's just give it some time to marinate. And then we'll come back to it and we'll see how we will move forward. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Bam. This simple. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all lay out how y'all gonna do the trial period. All right, cool. What days you free? Bam, you free on these days. I look, the mosque open on these days. You know what I'm saying? How about X amount of times a month we go to the mosque? How about outside the mosque, X amount of times a month, we just have straight dialogues. Like, you just ask whatever questions, I give you the best answers I can give you. If I can't find the answer, if I can't give you the answer at the moment, I'll find the answer, bring it back to you. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, bam. Now, after this trial period, and he got a real taste of the Islamic lifestyle. Excuse me, Islamic lifestyle, what it stands for. I ain't blowing it up. Now, he able to give it a fair shot. Everybody will say no to converting if you don't know the religion. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why the hell would I convert to something?
That's what he tried to get me to do. I ain't know nothing about it. He's like, you gonna convert? I'm like, convert to
what? Yeah, so I feel like, bro, the family just took it wrong. Now, if I was the girl in the relationship, or if I was the person in this situation, and my family was like trying to disown me by my partner, like 2 years in or something like that, like it's really freshly new.
I'm gonna take my chances, because if we break up, y'all can just gonna accept me again.
Are you gonna take your chances with the partner?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that low key makes sense. Like how you just put it. Like, cause if y'all don't accept me, that means me and my partner still strong. If y'all do accept me back, cool. Me and my partner broke up.
And I just got here for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I feel like what I would do is, like I said, I don't know if this is an ego thing or what, but somebody coming to me like, bro, you better do this right now, this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, especially if these rules weren't already set in stone, which we talked about earlier. Like, if she knew for a fact, if they had the conversation, like, we will disown you if you take on somebody who's not Muslim. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she knew it beforehand, it's like, all right, she tripping. But if she didn't know it beforehand, With,
Why are you moving?
Cause it's like I thought you was uncomfortable.
Nah, I was stretching my back.
Oh, okay. But if she didn't know it beforehand, and somebody just hit you out the blue with, well, we disown you if you don't. I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like that'll sit right with me. And like you said, that would make me like probably lean even more towards the time I'm gonna take my chance with my partner. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I said, this the closest relationship you have, like with your wife or husband. And I know they're not there yet, but I know they're striving to get there. That's the closest relationship other than with God. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you just being so hostile about it, I was like, dang.
You never know. He might convert. Everybody takes time. That's why you shouldn't rush it.
Yeah. If they came about it differently, maybe I would say, hey, look, partner, is really, really, really important to me that I keep this relationship with my family. Could you just convert or whatever? And then, like I said, give it a trial period. After converting or whatever, if you really can't do it, you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We'll revisit this conversation. You sound like
Mhm.
that's why I just feel like the temperament of the family would have been different. The course that the young woman and her partner would have taken probably would have been different. Then if he just refused, she got to make that decision. I'm gonna lose my family, lose him. You know what I'm saying? But then I feel like him straight out refusing it after you coming to him in a polite way will make her view him different. You see what I'm saying? I make her like, damn, I didn't know you was coming like this, or maybe I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? Move forward with this. And then we already talked about multiple times. Y'all having the same beliefs and values is a big deal, especially when y'all have kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the baby she just carried around for 9 months. Hey, she probably want her baby to follow after the lifestyle she got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking, yeah, but it's no way this will work. Like I already stated I'm siding with the family. Like you should be enforcing the rules and having certain punishments come behind it. I just don't think they took the punishments right. You see what I'm saying? So I am siding with their mindset behind it. This is why I'm siding with their mindset even more. If you a Muslim, now that I'm thinking about it, but your whole lifestyle changed. If he not a Muslim, it's no way she is meeting her Islamic duties. Think about if he don't gotta wake up early to the mud and pray. He probably like, yeah, let's stay out, let's do it. You see what I'm saying? Like his mindset not even, I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. You see what I'm saying? So if this your partner, if he's staying out late, guess who probably with him? You. You see what I'm saying? You probably out late. You ain't make that morning prayer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably want to go on a date at this time or this time. They probably conflict with the other prayers you gotta make. You see what I'm saying? Like he probably don't understand the importance of fasting. And I'm not even just talking about Ramadan. I'm talking about just regular eating one meal a day or not eating for at least 3 days out the month. You see what I'm saying? He don't really understand this. And if you're trying to do it, but your partner just eating in your face, girl, you got to be strong-willed as hell. You see what I'm saying? To not eat. So I'm like, it's no way she is elevated in the way she believes while with the non-believer. Do that make sense? It's no way that she's elevating and getting better in her Islamic duties while simultaneously dating a non-believer. No way, cuz. You see what I'm saying? Like, we always talk about environment. Your environment is very important to how you grow. Her environment is with a non-believer. You see what I'm saying? So the family definitely right. I just personally would have took a different approach to it.
Yeah, they just did it wrong.
Just did a little wrong. Y'all did a little too much.
Why did she go see her mom for her birthday?
I doubt it.
Or you could just text.
What if they blocked her?
Okay, then I'm showing up.
Yeah. But I probably wouldn't want to show up if every time I do show up or call or whatever, y'all like bash me. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
So
I
I
feel
probably would want to check the temperature over the phone first.
You just said they blocked you.
That's what I'm saying. If they block me and all I gotta do is pull up, but every time I done pulled up, y'all been hostile, I'm just not pulling up.
But I doubt it. Since it's the mother's birthday, they're gonna make it about her.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I feel like sometimes
Some families different.
Some families will put certain things to the side.
Yeah.
I think it's the dad's fault.
I
don't know why,
that.
but I feel like mom gonna stand behind her man.
I can see that.
Just like
the brother, I would have whooped your ass. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been me and you cage match.
But didn't she have more than one brother?
Yeah.
See, the other brother didn't listen and she did good. I feel like that'll be DJ.
Even though the brother like kind of did what he was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Like he reported the slackness.
He's probably the oldest.
After you reported the slackness, it still would have been me and you in that cage fight, my boy. But this story pretty much over.
But she is a girl. She is his little sister. So in his eyes, he's thinking he's doing right. So
I see that.
Okay.
Like he reported the slackness. I feel like he did his part. I feel like the sister did her part. When the brother confronted her about the relationship, she was honest. She did her part. With that honesty, the brother reported the slackness. I think he did his part.
That's why I'm lying.
I don't think the parents handled the information that was given to them correctly. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And on one hand, we not parents, so we don't know what was going through their head. But just using the little knowledge we do got, I don't think they handled that the best way possible. Well, then we don't know how the parents got together. We don't know their previous dating history. What if they made the same previous mistakes when they was? You see what I'm saying? So, what if she thinking they probably would have been more empathetic to her situation? So, it's a lot of variables that come into play that we don't get in these little stories.
Right.
So, we can only judge it off what we get. What time is it? 1 o'clock. That wasn't bad. We started at 12:20.
Dang.
I spit in your eye?
Yeah.
You're bad. My breath smells good though. Yeah, with that being said, y'all, we appreciate y'all tapping into this episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. I often say Don't Be a Viking episode. But this is the first episode we did with the Reddit stories. I think it was pretty cool.
Make sure you like and subscribe and don't forget to share.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Yes, sir, Ski. Don't do that. Now they're not going to subscribe.